Okay, afternoon everyone. Just leaving my home, heading down to my local Sainsbury's here in Wandsworth, southwest London. It's my girlfriend's birthday today, so she's a vegan predominantly. She breaks her own rules from time to time, but gonna go and get this. What am I getting here? It's like a coconut curry, vegetable coconut curry thing that I'm going to make tonight, so hopefully it won't be a complete disaster. I like to think I'm pretty useful in the kitchen, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so your most valuable marketing asset. Now, I've read up a lot on this, and I read a really interesting book called Sell Like Crazy, which is written by a guy called Sabri Suby. Spelled S-A-B-R-I, last name S-U-B-Y, Sabri Suby. He's an Australian guy out of Melbourne, digital marketer, and he wrote a book, Sell Like Crazy, which I could not recommend highly enough to anyone remotely in business or anyone that has any interest in marketing whatsoever, because he just makes some really, really decent points. It's one of my favorite books. Anyway, Sabri did in the book, he includes in the book a study that he did, basically asking some of the best marketers in the world, some of the most famous marketers in the world, what their most valuable marketing tool was, and quite simply, by most valuable, which marketing asset, which list or platform or any of their buzz makes them the most money. Now, by far, the biggest money winner, and also they compared it to cost. So the way he did it is with every dollar spent, what gets the best returns. Now, the winner by a country mile was email, for the simple fact that when you collect email lists, it doesn't cost you anything to email them. Okay, so this is one, I mean, a lot of people are pretty baffled when I tell them this, but for me, it's email and text is by far, collecting people's email addresses and mobile phone numbers. These lists are by far the most valuable marketing tools for two reasons. Okay, first one is that it's free to market to them. If you have a Salon software service that allows you to send text message campaigns, and I presume you're emailing your clients already, these cost nothing. Okay, whether it be text or email. I mean, text is always the best form of communication because, you know, anyone receives a text, they are gonna see it and they're gonna read it, right? Email, you know, with email, you're lucky. Most email campaigns are only averaging around 15% open. If you're getting 20% plus of people opening your emails, you are doing well. But look, if you've got an email list of 10,000 people, well, 20% of that is 2,000 people that are opening and reading your emails. If you've got a list of 10,000 people, potential customers, it should, once you get a list that big, it should reach the point that every single time you email to promote something or offer something, you make money. That's the general sort of concept. Once you have a list, I'm reading another book, Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. He basically outlines the size of the lists that he had and how much money he was making from them. And it's as simple as that. Once you hit that list of a few thousand, or you reach that 10,000 mark plus, every time you send out an email to that clientele, even if half of them have not visited your salon, barber's, skin clinic, whatever, even if them haven't visited for years, doesn't matter. When you've got a list that big, when you're sending out compelling offers or compelling messages or great marketing material, or, you know, things that grab people's attention, the result is going to be bookings, sales, whatever it is that you're trying to sell or promote. Okay, so by far, that's number one. Is it of the two reasons? The first is it's free. The second one is you have total control over your email and text message lists. When someone opts in to receive an offer or an e-voucher, or maybe they opt in when you first give them a consultation, when they first visit or phone, when they opt in to receive your marketing material, they're part of a list that you own. No one can take that away from you. Okay, now if you saw that message, what's the most valuable marketing tool, and you were thinking, is it Facebook, is it Instagram? It's none of the above. For the reason why is because these massive digital powerhouses, they change their algorithms regularly, and what happens is you get all these guys like me, these digital marketers, that think they've got it sussed and they're doing things that work perfectly for their clients, and it's like a finely tuned machine. We put in so much money, we get more money back, and it works well. Well, the chances are eventually Facebook / Instagram or Google or someone like this they're going to change their algorithms and completely change it up. So basically we lose half of our market overnight. This has happened multiple times throughout the course of Google, Facebook, all these big time players. Google recently changed its, well actually it was a while ago, it completely removed its side ads. You had the Google search, I mean this is probably going back 3 or 4 years now. Feels like so much longer because these things technology just changes so quickly now. But I don't know if you recall, on a Google search you used to have Google ads, very small ads running down the side to the right hand side of the main search. They scrapped that completely, and by doing that, almost overnight, businesses, marketing companies went out of business. Other businesses of all sorts went out of business because they were relying on those ads. So whilst these platforms, your Google, Facebook, Instagram, are great, you can get a lot of profits and make a lot of money from them, this is not traffic that you own. This is not traffic that you control, okay? Google owns the traffic that you're getting via Google Ads. Facebook owns the traffic that you're getting via Facebook. So the best thing you can do is when you're boosting things, or even your following on Facebook, because remember, once upon a time, not so long ago, you could place a post on your page and all of your following would see it, literally all of them. Well, that went out of the door a couple of years ago when Facebook realized they need to monetize it, so they introduced the whole boosting post thing. Basically, only a very small percentage of your following now see your posts, and if you want to get more of them seeing it, you got to pay for it. You got to boost your posts. They only made that change, what was it, like 2 years ago? Maybe not even that. So this is not, even though you might have a following of 5,000 people, an email list of 5,000 people is much more valuable because you own that traffic. You can continuously market to them for free, okay? And nothing is going to change with that. You're always going to own that list. People can unsubscribe from your email or text messaging lists whenever they want, but you're still going to own it. You're still going to have, you can market to them. You can send emails as many times to your list as you like. You can send text messages as many times to your SMS list as you like, continuously marketing stuff. So try and be thinking, how can you convert your followers, your Facebook followers, into traffic that you own via an email or text message list? How can you get them onto your email subscribers list, or better yet, your text message subscribers list? Just be thinking about that, because that way, in doing so, you're converting traffic that you don't own, your Facebook following. It is still via Facebook, okay? You're still having to go through that platform. Facebook in a year's time could say, you know what, we're gonna halve that again. Only 1% of your following is now going to see your posts. If you want to do more, you got to pay for it. They could quite easily do that. We don't, and you got to remember, this is a shareholding public company now. Their major focus is making money for their shareholders. So I mean, it looks great on paper, and don't get me wrong, it is valuable. It's a wonderful asset having several thousand followers on Facebook and Instagram. You can monetize it, make a whole bunch of money. But it's not, always be thinking how you can convert some, if not all of that traffic into your email lists, whether it be creating email promotions for your email list and your SMS list only, just little incentives that you can convert them, that you can move them effectively from Facebook into your email list, because email and SMS, this is traffic that you own. No one's going to take that list away from you, okay? Doesn't matter if Facebook or Google or Instagram change their algorithm, no one's going to take your own email lists away from you. That is why it is your most valuable marketing asset. Email and text message lists. If you think about, we're this time of year around Christmas, we always start doing out our email sends for all the promotions we do for our Salon partners. We have something, it's all GDPR compliant. We've sought, people have ticked, they can unsubscribe if they want to. Plus we reach out to loads of companies, etc. And it's brilliant because it makes my Salon partners a lot of money. It makes us, the company out, we get commission. It makes us a lot of money, and it costs us nothing in advertising, because we already have these email lists in place, and we continuously, year after year, market to them until they opt out, or they don't. They just keep buying from us. Woo! So there you go. Always just to think about how you can move your, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, you're following this traffic that you don't own. Think about ways you can convert them, get them on your email subscribers list and your text message subscribers list. Okay, because then that is traffic that you own, that you can continuously market to for free. No one's ever going to take it away from you. But I'm going to go do some shopping, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye for now.